was a lot of interesting topics to talk about, and one that really caught me a little bit. Well, I say caught me. It was just crazy. Jamie Carragher.
Oh, the gobbing.
Yeah, the gobbing. It was unreal. I mean, looking at that, it was really, really something that I got sent the footage late in the evening of from the day. I think it was a Sunday they played Man United. Liverpool played Man United, and I got sent that footage later on in the evening. And when I received it, I thought, nah, someone's kind of mocked it up and they're just trying to have Jamie over, trying to have Carragher over, because I'm sat there thinking about it, and I'm thinking there's no way on earth he could have done that.
It's just such a, it's such a nasty thing to do. I find spitting at someone, in someone's face or at someone, is one of the most repulsive things you can do. Oh,
it's disgusting. I'd rather someone punch me square on my chin and knock me straight out cold,
absolutely,
as opposed to doing that.
No, absolutely. I think it's just such a nasty, horrible thing. Plus the things that you can come with it.
You catch from it as well, let alone that.
But it's just not that. It's just such
the whole build-up, Rick. The whole build-up. From what we saw. Let me clarify that. From what we saw, from the footage that was released, was the guy's in the car with his daughter, and he's turned around and said, "Look, there's Jamie Carragher there," and Jamie's the side to side. He's turned around and said to Carragher, 2-1 lad, and Carragher said, "What?" He's pulled his window down in his car, rolled his window down, and all of a sudden,
spat.
Gobbed right the way through the window of the driver's car. And not only did he gob on the driver, he gobbed on his 14-year-old daughter.
Now,
as well.
I'm going to tell you the truth, Ed. I didn't look right into this, because I thought it was one of them, when
it was a wind-up?
Well, I thought not so much a wind-up, but when, the papers make something out of it that it isn't, and I thought, oh...
Well, that's what I thought.
I thought perhaps someone spitted at him, and then he's returned the compliment, and he's still nasty. I don't even want to... I don't want to waste my time looking at it. It might put me off my grub. I don't want to know about it. But now you've told me that, and I did hear through the grapevine, it had something to do with a young girl, and you've just said she's 14 years old. Now, I'm telling you now... I'm not doing the tough talk here, or I'm not speaking out of school, but if that was my daughter,
can you imagine?
He would be in serious trouble.
He would be in serious trouble.
I promise you, he would be in serious trouble.
And I'll make you right there. And I heard Vinnie Jones's take on it when I was listening to the radio the other day when it all kicked off.
Yeah.
Vinnie Jones actually was in the same frame of mind as you in what you just said. I mean, for me, that is one of the lowest form of act you can do to someone. I remember, Vinny said, look, that is disgusting. Someone of his profile, of his stature, working at Sky, one of the biggest media corporations in the world, he needs to have standards. Now, Rick, this is something else as well that I want to talk about. He's Jamie Carragher, right? He's played over 500 games, if I'm not mistaken, for Liverpool.
Yeah.
And within that time, he's played against Man United as a player.
Yeah.
He's played against Everton, which is their biggest rival.
Yeah.
And he's played against Chelsea. He's played against Arsenal. He's played against all sorts of teams over the years, right? He has had a lot worse from what we saw in the footage, and I'm only going off the back of the footage that I saw.
Yeah.
Okay, and I can't speak for the things that we didn't see.
And I know, if you've had a bit of a row indoors, or you're heavily mortgaged, and there's loads of bills, coming in. You're under pressure. Something happens that morning. You get a parking ticket. Things add up, and you can explode about something. We all know that, right? But you have to get things.
But why not turn around and say to him, "Listen, mate, do one."
Yeah, exactly. F off or whatever you want to say. But even that, I think, would be strong if there's a young girl sitting next to him. I think, what you said, as a professional, whatever's going on, there was obviously something more than just what that fella said to react like that, because he would have got his lights punched out many moons ago.
Oh, he said he wasn't making any excuses, but he said he was goaded 3 or 4 times. Now, for me, when he came on Sky News, when he had his interview on Sky News, he said he had no, he can't even justify it, but then he went on to justify it to say that he was goaded 3 or 4 times. Now, again, going back to what I was saying, Rick,
Yeah.
You're golded 3 or 4 times. You're in your Range Rover.
Yeah.
Keep the windows rolled up, turn the music up, and go about your business. This is something that is not new to you. People golding you is not new to you.
No,
Understand the person. You are a professional footballer. You have been given a lot worse than that.
Listen, you're in...
From what we saw.
Yeah, of course he has. He's been through a lot more than that. So there's obviously a lot more behind that than what's on the surface.
I think so.
But at the end of the day, I think...
And to look in the car, and you can see the girl in the car as well.
Yeah, I think that is unforgivable. Like spitting with a young girl in the car at a bloke. It's just it's wrong on whatever way you look at it. It's wrong. It's wrong because it's degrading in front of a dad. It's hitting the young girl. It's just you think exactly what you said as a professional. He should have been man enough just to blank him and drive on. Yeah, as simple as that. And I know it's really hard sometimes.
Of course it is. And
you know what it could be, Ed. You know what it could be. And I've seen it. Sometimes people get the self-destruct button.
Yeah.
Things are going good, things are all right, and all of a sudden they have to go and ruin it, and they press that self-destruct button. It could even be something like that. Who knows? But what I would say about that is what he done is definitely, that's a red card job.
That's a red card job. So you agree with Vinnie Jones that he should get his P45 and he shouldn't be allowed back on Sky again?
Yeah, I do. I think he really needs something. I don't like to see anyone, lose their bit of money that pays their bills. But for something like that, he really needs a kick up the arse to make him think about what he's done.
Of course, and I'm thinking to myself, well, in that situation, listen, you can't never say what you would do in a situation because you're not in that situation, but you can always have an overview on it. But I'm thinking, I'm Jamie Carragher, okay? I'm a Liverpool player, I'm a Liverpool player.
Yeah.
I've played over 500 games for my team, club and country.
Yeah.
I've taken a lot worse.
Yeah.
Why am I going to react like that when I know that I'm a pundit? The following day, you're on Monday Night Football to commentate again. So is that something that's embedded in you? Is that something that you do that's you and you just kind of suppressed it? I don't know, Rick.
The more you say that, Ed, the more I see it as a self-destruct button.
Yeah.
The more I see that as a self-destruct, because you would have all of that stuff on your mind. You would have all that stuff on your mind. We got another football man coming in, yeah? Good man. All right then.
Yeah.
You know your football, do you? Because I know nothing. Yeah. Take a seat.
Chelsea fan.
Are you?
Unfortunately.
Oh, so he knows nothing about football.
You don't know nothing.
Cheers, Dan.
That's all right. Well, yeah. So you're a Chelsea man.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's have a little look. What happened with Chelsea then?
Well,
Chelsea beat Palace, didn't they?
Beat Palace.
Yeah.
2-1.
Wasn't a great game though, was it?
We played well first half.
You think so?
Second half was a bit shaky.
Introduce yourself, by the way.
Danny, my name's Danny.
Hello, Danny.
Yeah, work for D2.
So the D2 is where the studio.
It's the studios that we're in.
Where we're in.
And Danny's one of our biggest fans, and he's got his opportunity now.
So this is your big moment, Dan. And I'll tell
you
what.
This is a big moment. There's a chair for you because Zane is struggling, really struggling.
Zane, I've seen a picture of Zane.
I know, giving it
very weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's a weird guy.
He had like a trilby hat on. He's laying on a sun lounger. I don't know where he is. He's somewhere I don't know. It's an odd mark place.
Was he naked?
It's like Canvey Island or something like that. And he's laying there with his trilby hat on. He's got the dark bins and the big cigar.
Yeah, giving it the big one.
Oh, it's a
life.
Actually, will we be able to get that image?
Oh yeah, I've got that image. We'll put it on our channel.
We put it up on our channel just so you can have a look at what Zane looks like, because you've heard the voice, but he's he's got a 70s feel about it, hasn't it?
Fucking hell, he's got something wrong with him, isn't he?
Something wrong. So Dan, you've always been a Chelsea fan, have you, mate?
Yeah, my dad was a Chelsea fan, and obviously you grew up supporting.
You come from around
that area? East London.
From East London.
So you should be at West Ham.
Should be, but you grow up supporting your dad supports. Of course. Like, he's a Chelsea fan. He's always taken me to Chelsea, so I started supporting Chelsea.
So, how old are you, Dan?
31.
31. So, what would you say within your lifetime has been the best Chelsea team?
Mourinho's first stint at Chelsea, probably the second season. I just thought we were unbelievable that year.
Yeah.
Strong at the back, JT, Carvalho in their prime.
Yeah.
It had Frank Lampard, obviously, SEN, really strong centre midfield, and you got Didier Drogba up front, who just like score a goal.
That was a team and a half to be fair.
Robin and Damien Duff on the wings, so, just great players.
What a player he was, by the way, Robin.
I know, but just injury prone at Chelsea.
He's still playing now.
Yeah, injury prone at Chelsea,
and he goes off to Real Madrid and Bayern Munich and goes and wins everything as well.
Fell out with Mourinho a bit.
Don't they all?
I know. So that's it. So then he's moved on. But great player to watch, Robin. But now we've got Hazard, who's just.
Well, what we was just talking about we were just debating about Jamie Carragher. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh yeah.
The incident, the Gobgate. You know, what's your take on that as a football fan?
Pretty
be honest.
Pretty disgusting to look at, to be honest. Like just seeing, like you could see him sort of getting it in his throat and really launching it at the guy next door. I know, just...
he brewed it up and all. He just let it go. Did he do one of them like...
He took it from the guts.
No. I didn't realise that.
It wasn't nice to look at.
But they come out like a Super Bowl.
And the thing is...
Vile.
And it hit a 14-year-old girl, didn't it?